Hello, my name is Jacqueline Mardiag, and I'm here to talk to you about vegetarianism. Did you know that 70% of all diseases and 1/3 of all cancers are related to diet? A vegetarian is someone who does not consume meat, but they have a plant-based diet. There are different types of vegetarians. There's an ovo-lacto vegetarian, which is someone who consumes eggs and dairy products. An ovo-vegetarian, which is someone who consumes eggs but not dairy products. And a lacto-vegetarian, which is someone who consumes dairy products but not eggs. Now, vegetarianism started in ancient India and ancient Greece due to animals being so sacred to their cultures. Now, I know you're probably thinking this girl's going to try to convert me to becoming vegetarian. I can't live without meat. I can't live without Chick-fil-A. But I thought I couldn't either, but I've been a vegetarian for 2 years. Becoming a vegetarian has so many health benefits. You are saving the environment and you're also saving money. You only get one life and one body. Becoming a vegetarian has so many health benefits. A vegetarian diet reduces the risk for chronic diseases like obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, and certain types of cancers. Your immune system even increases because of the fruits and vegetables that you consume, which contain vitamins and nutrients. Cardiovascular disease kills 1 million Americans a year, and it is proven that the rate is lower in vegetarians than in non-vegetarians, the mortality rate. People fail to realize that some meat in large amounts are actually very bad for you, such as red meat. You're only supposed to consume red meat once a week, and pork is probably the worst meat that you can eat because pigs are very dirty and they contain many viruses, and like the swine flu, that outbreak was terrible and it was from pigs. By switching, you consume a more plant-based diet and less saturated fat and processed food diet, which leads to weight loss and weight management. Why not change something so simple to make your life longer? By switching to a vegetarian diet, you can add 13 years to your life, and that's a really long time. Now that we've discussed the health benefits, we can talk about how becoming vegetarian will affect our environment and our animals. When people practice a vegetarian diet, you don't realize how our animals are being affected. They get to live their lives because you're saving them by not eating them, and they get treated so poorly. It's terrible. They get injected with hormones and steroids, and think about the Chick-fil-A sandwich you might have ate for lunch today, how large it was. It's not supposed to be that big. It's supposed to be a 3-ounce serving. That's due to injections of hormones and steroids. That can lead to weight gain. Animals are stuffed in tight cages where they can't even turn around. Could you imagine being put in that situation where you can't even move, just to think that you might be slaughtered tomorrow just to be put on someone's plate for dinner? If you only knew that these animals were hung upside down with their throats slit just to bleed out until they die, just for a meal. And maybe you don't even realize that farm animals aren't the only ones that are victims. People eat dogs and cats and horses. Could you imagine your pet being put in these predicaments and being mistreated and eaten for supper? It sounds terrible, but I'm just being realistic. 10 billion animals are slaughtered every year for human consumption. This is a shocking number. Chemical and animal waste runoff from factories are responsible for thousands of miles of polluted rivers and streams. And without water, we don't have anything. We need water to live. 1 acre can produce 20,000 pounds of potatoes and 165 pounds of meat. But we can feed way more people with 20,000 pounds of potatoes than we can with 165 pounds of meat. We could feed people that are famished in our society. So next, we're going to talk about how you can save money. People don't realize that you can really save a lot of money by becoming a vegetarian because you're not spending all your money on meat. Prices of meat have really skyrocketed. You can buy fresh, frozen, or canned vegetables, which are way cheaper than buying meat. You'll have more money to do things that you like to do and to go shopping or just do hobbies that you don't usually normally get to do because you spend all your money on groceries. You might even expand your palate by trying something new at a restaurant and that you wouldn't normally try because you change your diet to a vegetarian diet. You even get creative in the kitchen. You buy things that you wouldn't normally buy, and you look up recipes, and you just get to try new things. And you save money, which is the main point. And you save our animals. Vegetarianism is a way of life and has many positive effects on you as a person, our environment, and on your pockets. Health should be very important to our environment. It should be important to everyone who doesn't want to live a long, healthy life. I know I do. I want to attain as many years as I can grasp. Animals are being mistreated every day and being slaughtered for meals. We were designed to be herbivores, so why do we consume so much meat? Everyone wants to save money. You can spend on your hobbies and things that you love to do on people you love just by simply changing your diet. I really appreciate you listening to my speech about vegetarianism. I have persuaded you to maybe change your carnivorous ways. If not, I hope I've taught you something, and you should just try it, even if it's just for a day or maybe a week, just to say that you did it. Thank you.